Let's have a look at time management for a busy father. Now, in today's world, time is of the essence, and we feel that we don't have enough time in our day to accomplish certain things, and that there's just not enough time. And how do we manage this area of time? Because we are living within a certain time frame. You get born, someday we're going to die, we're going to pass on to heaven. And within this allotted time that we have to achieve and do certain things. And how do we manage it as fathers specifically? Making sure that we are firstly and primarily good time management fathers in our household, to make sure that our family and our kids and your wife benefit the most from your time that you set aside and make available for them.
And it's the same, it's very challenging, the time, very challenging to make the balance between work and business and ministry and family and being a father, giving time. But like learning about how important the time with the kids is very important, and helping me a lot to put priorities and to focus for giving time to my kids. One of the things I learned it from the Ordinary the Father, from Cassie, when my kids turning 5, how can I take him for a trip and to spend a weekend, 3 days with them. And this is make a lot of difference with Lara and after this Alicia. And it's coming as like having now every year in the birthday they want to travel with me for either short trip, long trip, and this is amazing impact.
So God has created time as follows: 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours to work, 8 hours of family life. Now if you look at the bottom one and you say 8 hours of family life on a day, how do we fit 8 hours of family life in? And that's just where I think a lot of discipline needs to come in from our side as fathers, because anything that's a distraction for you and me, when let's say we're in the 8 hours where we spend time with our family, and there's certain distractions and certain things that takes up your time, then it is not actually time you're giving to your family. And what I want to say on a practical way is that we need to get rid of distractions and refocus ourselves. Especially for a father, you know, when you come from work, it's been an environment where you've been multitasking, where you have been doing a whole lot of activities, grabbing here, sorting this out, grabbing there, sorting that out, going back to this, going back. So you almost get into a rhythm with your work where you are either crisis management or you're just juggling a whole lot of balls and you doing multiple tasks, and you actually get it right within your 8 hours of working time. But then when we get home and we're still in that, almost that gear of multitasking, okay, I've got my kids here, busy playing, and now I'm playing with them, and suddenly I get a message on my phone, and I grab my phone and I read the message, and then my wife calls me into the kitchen and I have to go there. Immediately you are distracted from the quality time that you have set aside for your child or even for your wife. And that's where I believe as fathers we need to become a lot more disciplined to say that I dedicate this time now for my child. I dedicate this time to do this. And any other forms of distraction or any form of activities, good or bad, that wants to interfere with that time has to step aside. And you have to be disciplined to say, I'll rather put this aside to focus on the kids.
The other thing for the time and being with my kids, it's before 10 years, they can give me time. They can enjoy the activity with me. After 10, like they want to be more with friends. They want to spend more time with their friend more than family. And this is one of the things I learned it, but I was never imagined it will be happening like what happening now with my daughter 15, that she want more friend than more family to spend time together. So what I'm trying to do that as a family, to spend at least once a week, to spend time together as a family with spiritual time. Corona helped us a lot to play games together and to spend time together as a family, to pray, to read the Bible together. And I did 2 trips with my kids to focus with quality time with them during the Corona. So sometimes we need to use the situation to enjoy the family time like the past 1 year with Corona.
So let's have a look at a good time management structure here. So from 6 till 7:30 is playtime. From 7:30 till 8 o'clock is dinner time. Then we've got some bar time, story time. Then you've got queen time from 8:30 till 9 o'clock, which is for your wife. And I believe that's not enough for her. You need some more time. But this is just to give you an example of what to do. But that's a typical example. But it's, in short, what I want to say is that be disciplined with your time. Say no to somebody that wants to infiltrate your time that you've set out for your family, and rather reset a new time for that person or that individual that needs your time, that needs your attention. Your community still needs your attention. So just dedicate your time properly and manage it properly, and don't give out of yourself too much unless you have given it first to your family.
So I just encourage every father to think how important the time he's been with his kids, and to focus more how to plan his day and to evaluate what he did plan, so we can spend more time with the kids.